Encaustic Art Lesson 1 Abstract. We're using the Encaustic Art wax blocks for the colours, the low heat painting iron, and the sealed painting card, A6 small sort of postcard size. Set up a work area with disposable paper and then put the card on top of that, heated tools on one side, waxes on the other, tissues at the back so you're not stretching over. Left-handers tape the cable into the iron like this, set it onto low. Now, once you've got all that done, your iron's on low, take your coloured wax, start with just one colour, hold the iron flat so that when you melt the colours onto the surface of the iron, they don't dribble off. And to cover the whole of the iron, that's enough to cover one card this size. The iron just fits nicely over the card, spread it on, and then you can work into it in all sorts of manners. We'll look at those in a moment, until you get a result. Now to clean the iron, just take a piece of tissue and wipe the colour off away at the end of each piece. Let's have a look at a few different designs and see how they go. They're great for making cards, and this is good for learning boldness of approach. Start with one colour, cover the iron, and then smooth that onto the card. This is called a backward wriggle, and so you're wriggling the iron from side to side, not pressing hard, very gently, and you get this lovely 3D effect. Very quick, very easy. This one, quite similar, is actually shuffling the iron backwards. Now if you get a hole like that, just put the iron down and go over it again. Shuffle the iron backwards, leaving the marks as you go down the card. And again, build up to an interesting dimensional effect. The next one is lifting with the iron. So smooth on your waxes, don't worry about holes, just go over it again. And then place the iron and lift. Now this is the effect that's used in landscape for foliage, but in abstract it just gives lots of detail very, very quickly. Very easy to make. It's just like stamping with the iron. This dramatic effect is made with the edge of the iron. We're working onto a black card with white wax to give nice natural contrast, and then angle the iron slightly onto that straight edge and saw it backwards and forwards, creating this array of lines. As the lines cross over one another, they add extra dimension, and you get a fantastic result. Another similar approach, again, using the straight edge of the iron, gold card, and this time a black wax or a dark brown wax, and just cut straight through that applied wax. And you can see that the iron is pushing the wax aside to reveal the card underneath. It can be very effective. Structured work like this, again, this time putting on a band of two colours, cover the card, and now working from the centre with the point of the iron and treating each edge in the same manner. Turn the card is easier than turning the iron, until you build up as complex a pattern as you wish. Colour harmony is quite important. Using one colour is great, but if you can use two colours, choose ones that mix together to form a nice third colour, like red and yellow. And then you get nice, interesting, chaotic results. Now the waxes all behave slightly differently. When you put them on in bands and just wipe along the card. And remember, if you get that problem of imperfect coverage, just go back with the iron, shuffle it through, and it'll be fine. So you've got those four effects: smoothing, lifting, edge, and point work. And whenever you go over it, which you can do at any point in time, then it all changes. So start just by playing. Don't mess too much or all the colour becomes one. Just play around until you like the effect that you've got. Abstract can be just a pleasing mess.